guys, welcome to WGN. It is Wednesday today, so you know what it means. It's WGN, guys. So guys, we got a whole load of news for you guys for the PlayStation, Xbox. We got a whole load for the Wii, the 3DS, and a lot of other news like that. So guys, let's get started off with some 3DS news. Now, this is actually pretty good news if you live in Japan. Not very good if you live in North America, but it could be also good news if you live in North America as well, because it could possibly end up bringing the game over to North America. So what is this game, you ask? Well, it is Super Mario Bros. 3. If you're not familiar with this particular title, it was the one that was on the NES system and made Mario what it is today of his flying thing. Now, this game like I said, is coming out to the 3DS's eShop in Japan. Now, it will cost about 500 yens, and to put that in about North American USA currency, it's going to cost about 580 for currency in North America. Now, we didn't hear that it's coming out for North America quite yet, but usually things that happen in Japan usually come over to North America, so this could be possibly a good thing, because I've been wishing for this game to come out. Being that people say this is #1, I don't think that's, guys. I think Super Mario World is #1, but you guys can tell me down in the comment box what you think is the best Super Mario. Now I got a real frightening story for the Nintendo 3DS. It's been said that some hacking groups are trying to hack the 3DS. Now this doesn't seem really bad if you have a Nintendo 3DS, but what they're trying to do is get piracy and pirating and all that stuff that people may like and may dislike as well. Nintendo hasn't said anything, but a third party did respond to this, and this is fairly bad. That makes this hacking group, I want them pretty much to go down. I'm always up for hacking, but this is making me kind of iffy on hacking right now. So what is going on is that a hacking group is basically two hacking groups are making it a lot easier to put stuff on the 3DS and get piracy going real big. The company behind Grenade Kid has said that if this happens, their games will no longer be supported on Nintendo 3DS. So this will mean that if any new content is put out by them, we will not see it, and we won't see it for the longest time. So this is kind of a pain. And you're probably asking, well, what Grenade Kid games do they put on the 3DS? Well, they're behind Mud Mutants, the one and only game on the Nintendo 3DS. Now, I'm not a real fan of it, but if you're a fan of it, you might be a little bit scared. Now, people are probably saying right now, oh, you know what, Michael? You know what, pirating and all that stuff leads to more sales. What I think is bullshit right there, because they have demos and everything out there on the Nintendo 3DS shop, and has their sales gone up? I can guarantee you probably not. So this bullshit about piracy brings it up. If I already own the game or basically stole the game, am I going to go out and buy it? Most likely not. Now, speaking about Japan, guys, I got a story about the PS2. Now, the PS2 has been pretty much, you'd think, would be done with. They would no longer have it because the PS3 is taken over. But in Japan, they still were selling the PS2. Now, this doesn't make sense to me, because usually Japan's the first one to get the stuff, so why was they the first one to basically cut that PS2 out? Now, I could probably go on with all my reasons I think it could possibly be, but I don't understand this. So if you kind of understand why, kind of fill me in, guys, because I'm really confused with this story. They have cut the system off in Japan, but I can't figure out why they wouldn't have done it sooner. Now, let's move into some Black Ops news. Now, Black Ops is a pretty fun game. You probably know that. You probably play on the Xbox and all those fun systems, and even the Wii U. But now it's been said that we could be seeing a DLC. Now, if you're an Xbox owner, this is probably real good news for you. Now, this DLC is supposed to be called Revolution. Now, how we know this is true or not? Well, we got a photo. We don't know if it's photoshopped or something, but it had about 5 maps on it, and the last one was a zombie map. It also had some new guns. It had some peacekeeping stuff and new maps, and a whole lot of stuff. And even, like I said, peacekeeping. But we don't know if this is true, because there's no idea of who said that it's coming true. It didn't come from the website. Now, is this a leaked thing from their own website, from a private user? Like I said, we do not know. But we have costs now. Now, if you decide to get this and it does come out, it's going to cost about $15. And there's also rumors that it could be bundled with the new Black Ops as well. Now, we don't know if this is true, like I said, but if this is true, it would make the game go up to about up to 60 or even 65 bucks because the game's 15 as well, with that 55 or whatever how much the game costs for your system. So we don't know if this is true yet, but if it is true, I'm going to be very happy to say that it is or is not. I'll be pretty sad to say if it is not, but if it is true, it'll hit the Xbox first and next move on to all the other consoles, including the Wii U. But guys, that's all our news for today, guys. Before I go, guys, I want you guys to hit the like and subscribe button to subscribe to WGN and Help Tech, guys. But before I leave, guys, I want to do one last thing. Here's one thing that you'd probably never think I'd say. What happens if Crash Bandicoot was real? Well, here's a video of what happened if he was.